Job security. Surely that would have to be the greatest oxymoron since Danny DeVito introduced us to Army intelligence all those years ago. Hi, I'm Paul Beer, here to talk to you about the ever-increasing rate of change through technological advancement, the price of progress, and how we may best meet the new challenges. It seems that more and more people are becoming a victim of globalization and technological progression. Such rapid changes that are meant to be more productive, create greater profits to certain beneficiaries, however, seem to be leaving a greater collateral damage. Ever-growing stressors that we try to treat through instant gratification, quick fixes, stimulants and addictions, oftentimes just exacerbating the problems. More and more people feeling helpless, inadequate with the modern demands and ever-increasing rate of change. It seems like the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. From Aristotle over 2,000 years ago to Justice Louis Brandeis in more modern times, the same sentiment has been expressed. You can have the wealth and power in the hands of a few, or you can have a democracy, but you can't have both. The greater inequality of wealth we have in society creates greater social and health issues, which is why I have put together my Redistribution of Wealth program. I think it is high time that Robin Hood made a comeback. Wealth really means health, so you'll know that we are referring to a great deal more than just a financial position. Let's take a brief look at the state of play just to check in on the game score, because contrary to popular myth and legend, ignorance is not bliss, ignorance is pain. It is risk, and what we don't know really can hurt us. And as Josh Billings stated, the trouble with people is not that they know so much, not that they don't know so much, but that they know so much that just ain't so. So officially, our current unemployment rate is running at around 6%. But then again, someone who has an hour's casual work each week is considered to be employed. The true unemployment rate is more than double the official rate if we take into consideration those workers who are underemployed, part-time or casual, who want a permanent position or longer hours. The government loves to talk in terms of economic growth, but I would contend that the only point of economic growth is for human welfare. I have no doubt that we have growth. I mean, the obesity rates in Australia have doubled in the last 20 years. As a matter of fact, last year we came in with the 4th highest obesity rates out of the developed countries. There's no doubt we definitely have growth. According to the World Health Organization, cancer has now surpassed heart disease as Australia's biggest killer. And despite our great advancements in modern medicine, the fact of the matter is that our lifestyle choices are largely contributing to the increased prevalence of cancer, largely due to our stress levels. According to Brendan Burchard from his book The Charge, depression is up tenfold across developed nations in the last 40 years. In fact, it is those countries with greater expectations, ambitions, aspirations, competing and comparing, playing status games, that have the highest rates of depression anywhere in the world. Honestly, if this is what we're going to call progress, then stop the bus and let me off. You may say to me, Paul, you're just so pessimistic. But in actual fact, quite to the contrary, I am the ultimate optimist, because, as Winston Churchill stated, a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, and an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. I have no doubt that we have more opportunity now than we've ever had, but the problem is that these opportunities have shifted, which is why we need to reschool, retool, and oftentimes reinvent ourselves, so that we not only survive, but that we thrive in the new global economy. As JFK stated, a rising tide lifts all boats, not just the big ones, whilst the rest get smashed on the rocks below. I subscribe to a system that puts people before profits. Toward that end, I would like to send you my free report titled The 6 Essential Keys to Revitalize, Reposition and Reinvent Yourself in the New Global Economy. As I have alluded to before, this is much more than a financial equation. This is a health equation. I believe it is time that we reassess what the price of progress really costs us, and perhaps redefine it in terms of finding the greatest win-win possible. I'd like to leave you with what I believe is possibly the best oxymoron that I have heard, and it was coined by Albert Einstein when he referred to himself as a militant pacifist, because he would fight for peace. As he stated, the world is a dangerous place not because of the evil in it, but because so many would stand by and do nothing. So, I guess here is my call to action. To take a stand, join the fray, be a part of Robin Hood's band, to redistribute the wealth. The power really is always with the people, but maybe sometimes we need to be reminded of that. So to receive your copy of this free, compelling report, The 6 Essential Keys to Revitalise, Reposition and Reinvent Yourself in the New Global Economy, simply place your name and email in the opt-in box to my left. Until we meet again, remember, life is a daring adventure. Have some fun, laugh often, connect with a friend, dream big dreams and chase after them like crazy. Talk to you soon.